Dang, Ruby looks so good in the Sun and Moon Temple. But she looks good all the time! So how are you? How have you been since the last time I asked, which is probably yesterday. I don't know, I always liked it when YouTubers I was watching reached out. You know what I mean? It felt very, like Mr. Rogers-esque, I guess, for those who are also old who may be watching. And if you don't know who Mr. Rogers is, you need to start watching episodes. He is good for mental health on every level, of every age, at all times. So check out Mr. Rogers. And basically, OG old man breaking the third wall to outreach to people's minds and souls and hearts through the magic of television. And you just kind of do normal stuff. And I think that's what's kind of missing, you know what I mean? Like, whoa, hey, it's a desert fox mimic. Cool. I was waiting for that. Level 3 they're starting to show up. That's crazy to me, but okay. Yeah, I feel like there's, when I was starting this YouTube channel 10 years ago, it was sort of the tail end of people being on the internet. I know that sounds weird, but normal people, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, Markiplier was just starting to get big, and I kind of like, that's what I was watching at the time, so that's why I kind of like use him as a reference, and also he's a big inspiration in terms of the amount of videos he put out one year. That's kind of what I'm doing here with posting every day, is I'm challenging myself to do that too, because I always admire that brutality of workforce. Why would I get a Shamshir all the way out here? This is ridiculous. I want a refund. Yeah, but he was still not super big then, and he still had some of his random kind of janky stuff going on, which was the best stuff when he just did random things. And that's what I mean by the end of people being on, when it was just people making content that wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like, stuff now is like super edited and it's graphics and just super expensive equipment and high quality audio, and just like only the most popular things is allowed. And you know what I mean? Like, nowadays it's very influencers, and it's very what can we sell, and it's, you know what I mean? So it's not as enjoyable as it used to be. And I know that's not just my nostalgia goggles, like everybody says that pretty much. Yeah, so it was the tail end of people posting and the beginning of this, like, you have to be a perfect influencer with money or don't even bother. Oh my gosh, my attachment bag, 1 second. Yeah, so it was just sort of the very beginning of basically chasing people off with the, you know, you basically have to be somebody with money, otherwise don't bother, because nobody's gonna see your content, and the whole algorithm shift and all that craziness was just beginning then. And it, like, there was no talk of unions or better pay, and I was making $8 an hour, and at the time I was working at Walmart, and they would work you to like 35 hours or something like really crazy close like that, but they wouldn't give you benefits, full-time benefits. So just so much scamming and chaos, and then I have like a lot of family stuff going on at the time, so I just could not do what I wanted to do, which was like make videos and like communicate and put out content and be creative and explore and be a human being, because it was not possible at the time. So yeah, yikes. And it's weird to think that it's more possible now, but I think a lot of people, and myself included, just have a sense of, I don't care, I only get to exist once, so I'm gonna actually, like, exist, whether you want me to or not. And I think that's just the general vibe now. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back to town, but there is no town. Yeah, like the general vibe now is just kind of, I don't care. I'm doing things that I want to do within my lifetime, and that's it. Period of end of sentence. And that's why I started a web development company, and that's why I started a video game company, because I'm sick of waiting for an opportunity because I worked hard. You know what I mean? I'm sick of waiting for I get a fair chance because I put in the time, because that time isn't coming. You know? So now I'm making time for me, and I'm still gonna work my stupid job, and I don't care. And but my time and my money is going towards the things that I care about. And you know what? I care about my little family, and I care about video games, and I care about being a good business person, being an entrepreneur. That's all I ever wanted as a kid. I never wanted... Oh man, I went the wrong way. One sec. Ooh, a cutscene.
Come on, Ungaga. What happened to you? I heard that Ungaga is the strongest warrior in the whole Muska Desert.
Maybe he used to be, but not anymore. He failed to protect village. He is no longer a warrior. He's weak now.
You know what? Being strong on the battlefield and being truly strong as a person are not the same, are they now?
Dots.
What do you think of Inky, the one who was with me?
I think they're amazing. What do I think? I don't understand.
I sense something very strong from that person. Like a will, a power deep within him, in his heart. I don't know exactly what it is.
Yes, Inky is strong. I am weak.
Oh boy.
Okay, can we knock out this one really quickly? Hee. Let's see. I don't want to make a super long episode, but let's go! Yeah, but this is kind of leading up to, well, a bigger conversation on, you know, addressing mental health in this crazy time that we exist in. So, yeah, I haven't really decided yet on, like, a length of episodes. It's a little hard to do episode lengths with games like these because they're dungeon crawls, so they're kind of intentionally long. That's kind of part of the point. But yeah, I don't want to drag it on too long, but let's just see if we can finish this one real quick, and then I'll go on and keep talking about the bigger topic I wanted to talk about, which is, you know, just ways to kind of address your mental health in this ridiculous time that we exist in. And I'm not really gonna touch on the politics or anything, because I feel like there's much smarter people than me that are talking about it. And I care more about, like, what's your day-to-day experience, you know? Like, how are you as a person? Are you okay? You know, in this moment, are you doing okay? Are you getting along? Are you reaching towards the things that will make your life what you want it to be and have meaning? You know, and my warning is just like, you may not at this moment get everything that you wanted, but there's things that you can reach for, and you can start to reach outside yourself towards what you want. You know, in little ways, like I am. Like, I'm not super successful. I don't have this web development business with hundreds of employees, or a game development business with hundreds of employees, you know, and like that might be what I want someday, but it's not what I have here, and that's not the power that I have to create here. So then, rather than wait forever for that to happen, like I have been, you know, all this time I've been thinking, well, I deserve, to not be smashed by a golem. I deserve a big house, and I deserve, you know, room for my millions of dogs, and you know, and I deserve, you know, a new car, and I deserve, you know, a new computer, and all this and that, and I deserve, you know, this big company, and where's my money to start my own shop, and, you know, and so because I want these things, it's difficult. My life is made difficult by wanting these things. And rather than give up on them and then like crawl inward and be like, that's not fair, I had to give up on what I want and just not exist, I instead have to empty out my bag again. Instead, just kind of reach, why did I get that in a desert? Weird. Instead, I'm kind of just reaching towards a tiny goal, and I'm just making that my outward focus for my life. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what it's about. You know, I think like a lot of the problems going on are because people are crawling inwards and becoming really angry with not getting what they want, rather than like adjusting their expectations and making the most of what's actually possible for them. So I don't know. I watch a lot of politics, and I watch a lot of stuff about like I watch the most ridiculous things. I've always really liked like drama TV. So I watch a lot of stuff about like people's problems with dating and like the 4B movement and red pilling, all this stuff. And it's like the worst stuff in the world to listen to. Like it will make you so upset, but I find it really entertaining. So my apologies. But yeah, like that's in the back of my mind. It's like, feels like people are taking out their issues with not getting what they want on others rather than adjusting what they want. You know what I mean? Like if I was interested in dating somebody, slight side tangent, rather than like business, like I am, and I couldn't get, I don't know, some bodacious babe, rather than like become angry at people for not like wanting me the way that I want them, I would just find somebody who I can relate to. You know what I mean? But I guess I'm kind of a really easygoing person, and so potato cake. You know, your success in doing what I'm trying to suggest, I guess, depends really on your own personality. So nothing I'm saying is a magic solution. But anyway, that's my thought. It's just kind of reach for what's possible and really try and nail down what is it that you want from life. And rather than saying, I can't get exactly what I want, try to build it little by little over time. What do you think of that? Anyway, enough rambling. Phew, like, if you liked it, and yeah, we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna beat Dark Cloud, we're so close, and then we're gonna move on to another game, which I don't know what it is yet, but I probably will by the time that this goes out. Hopefully I know by then, because that's weeks away. So anyway, have a good week, and bye!